Hello, my friends. Oh, spring. Spring is here. It is May 1st today. So May 1st is actually what they call May Day. It's that halfway point of um, of spring. But depending on where in the world you live, spring might be just it's springy now, or maybe it's been already for a while. Either way, spring is all about transformation, right? Spring is about transforming in nature from winter into spring, into flowers, into things regrowing. So, transformation is happening all around us in nature. And when we can sink into that rhythm of nature, we can also transform whatever it is that we want to need to transform. So, whatever is happening outside of us in our environment around us in nature is also what's happening within us. And so, when we can sink into that natural rhythm of nature, yeah, things can really unfold for us in a really beautiful way. Again, last week was about raising our vibration. It's a little bit easier to get into that space of um, of sinking into nature when we are tuning into our vibration. So this week is it's going to be about transformation and what we want to transform. So what do you want to transform? Right? What do you want to change in your life? And this will often come down to what we are procrastinating against. So that's what this week is going to be all about. This week, we shine some light on those things that we want to change. What do we want to transform in ourselves or in our life? Uh, or what are we procrastinating against? And then we follow through. We have an intention to follow through with what it is that we want to transform. So this can be uncomfortable. I mean, change is uncomfortable, but change is also inevitable. And and we can see outside in the world, it's transforming in nature, everything around us. But the big thing is here that it's uncomfortable. It's often uncomfortable. So we procrastinate against doing it. We want to stay more in our comfort zone. This feels better. Change is inevitable. So when we can get into sync with it and transform it, it's uncomfortable. So this week I want to shine some light on the discomfort as well. And when we are understanding that it's going to be uncomfortable and that I'm prepared to be uncomfortable, that's when we will follow through. But when we are, oh, I don't like this. This doesn't feel good. I want to go back into my comfort zone. Well, then there's not a lot of transformation in that. There's not a lot of change in that. So we're going to bring some awareness to what we want to change, what we're ready to transform, maybe what we're procrastinating. We're going to bring some awareness to being open or being prepared to feeling uncomfortable or getting uncomfortable. Because in those uncomfortable feelings, that is where change happens. Okay? On the other side of discomfort is change. Okay? So, and it's interesting because I've had a big revelation in myself in the last couple of months with this. And so I'm busy. I'm like, no, I do a lot. I do this and I get things done. But I have made an art. I've made an art out of being really busy doing the things that I love to do. And so I can justify it. It's like, well, I don't have time to do this. Those things that I don't like to do, like let's say my business, for example, right? I love what I do. I love what I do. And so I've made an art out of being really busy doing what I love to do. But there's parts of my business, maybe the marketing part of it, maybe it's the, there's the technical aspects of it. I don't like that part. It's not my favorite part. So I kind of leave those to the end. I procrastinate. I don't get them done, but I can justify it because I'm busy and I'm doing things. I'm still getting things done. but I'm getting things done that I really like to do. So I've had to really shine some light on those parts where it's like, oh, yeah, I'm procrastinating against this. So this is about me going inwards and sitting with that and going, okay, well, this isn't my comfort zone. I don't really love doing this part of it, but it is crucial for my transformation, for growing my business, or moving myself, advancing to where I want to go. So this is what this week is all about. And you know what? We all have something, right? We're all the same. We really are. We just have different experiences, and we have different memories of our experience, and we have different desires, but we're all the same. There's always something that we're comfortable with that we want to stay in, and there's always something that we're uncomfortable with that we kind of procrastinate against. I don't want to do that, right? That can be anything. And there can be different reasons. Maybe you're just not comfortable with it. Maybe you don't feel worthy of it. Maybe it's just, again, like I said, just not something I love to do. So it goes on the bottom of the list. And so this is just really about shining light on our procrastinations. This week, I want you to face reality. I want you to face reality. No more excuses. What do you procrastinate? What do you make excuses? What do you tend to do more of because you love it and then find no time for at the end of the things that you don't love to do? But this comes down to looking at what do we want to transform? What do we need to change? What's going to help me bring some balance into my life, right? And that can be, maybe you do too much and it's time to rest, right? Or there's, resting can come in different ways. It can be, practicing silence or stillness or meditation so we can get into a higher vibrational space so we can bring more awareness to what it is that we want to make some changes in our life. Maybe you're procrastinating asking for help. Maybe you're procrastinating having that difficult conversation. Maybe you're procrastinating working yoga into your life, right? Or booking that appointment. Or, there's numerous things that we individually recognize within ourselves that we're procrastinating against. Okay? So we're going to face reality. We're going to go, okay, yeah, this is what I'm procrastinating against. And then we want to shift into, and this is where the empowering part comes to it, to create reality. So let's create a different reality. We're going to face reality and say, yes, okay, I'm going to be really honest with myself. I am doing this. Then I'm going to create reality. And how do we create reality? Well, we shine some light, awareness, right, on what we're procrastinating against or something that we want to change. And this is a great time to transform. Let me do this now so I'm syncing with nature. But this is going to be uncomfortable. So I'm going to be prepared to be uncomfortable. And then I'm going to follow through. That's it. You've got to follow through and take baby steps. It doesn't have to be big, although it can be if you want it to be. But you step into the flow of nature. Transformations happening all around us. And when we can tap into that energy, we can also transform within us. But it takes a little bit of a mind hack. Know you're going to be uncomfortable and be prepared for that. Even uncertainty, it's like, oh, but I'm so uncertain. But one of the beautiful things of uncertainty is we tend to go into fear when things are uncertain or there's the unknown. But what if on the other side of uncertainty, and I'm going to tell you this is what is on the other side of uncertainty. On the other side of uncertainty are ideas, opportunities, and solutions beyond your wildest dreams. They just are. But we get to that point of discomfort and we lean back and our mind gets, right? We start overthinking everything. We start moving into doubt and fear and all of that. So that's where we want to just raise our vibration, right? Tune into the awareness of your soul, or tune into to the energy, the vibration of love. Breathe, okay? Start to really shine light on what we want to transform. What are we procrastinating against? Be open for it to be uncomfortable. That's okay. It's okay. Let's look at discomfort differently. Discomfort is a way that we can make some changes and some transformation. Nothing happens. Nothing really, no big transformations happen without some sort of discomfort. We're okay with uncertainty. Be okay with that. And then follow through, one step at a time, one decision at a time. And know that we got the power of the universe behind us, because right now it is the season of transformation. Transforming from winter into spring. Let's step into that energy. All right, let's tap this in. Let's move our body. Let's bring some awareness. There is absolutely no guilt to all the things that we have been procrastinating against, right? Let's bounce and move the body and go, yeah, okay, I've been procrastinating against it. Nice awareness, right? No change happens until we bring the awareness to it. So there's no guilt, there's no negativity around us. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm stepping into the energy of transformation of nature all around me. So shake it out, let go of any kind of guilt, let go of any kind of, how hard you are on yourself. Shake it out, let that go. Okay, march it out. Take a nice deep breath. Bring your knees up, touch in. We get our energy changing and shifting. And all you do is bring in awareness. I can transform this. This is something I want to change. Maybe you want to break a bad habit or create a newer habit. It can be a small thing. This is what I want to do. I'm stepping into the energy of nature all around me, and I'm going to transform. Okay? Let's do a little bit of a tap in here. And as we tap here, and that might feel silly. If you haven't done this before, you might be going, what are we doing? Right tap all the way down. Might feel silly, might feel uncomfortable. What am I doing? It's okay, because change happens, movement happens. When we face that discomfort, when we're willing to be uncomfortable. Okay, bring your hands in together, shake it out. Take a nice deep breath and just tap underneath your eyes. Tap under your eyes. Just say, I'm ready to step into some change. I'm ready to transform something in my life. I am ready to do this, and I'm okay with discomfort. I'm ready to be uncomfortable. I know it's going to be, and I'm going to embrace that. Big breath. This is a great place of tapping to bring a grounding into our ideas, into our body, bring ourselves into our body. And then tap at the collarbone point. That gets all of our energy moving in the right direction. What's the right direction? The direction of the change that we want. Let's tap into the transformation that we want to bring. Let's sink into nature all around us. And then just right into the thymus, gratitude. Gratitude. Let's tap into the heart space and gratitude. And we're going to go, I'm going to follow through. I am going to follow through. No more excuses, no more procrastination. I'm shining light on that. I'm stepping and sinking into the flow of nature that's happening all around me. And I'm going to follow through, one step at a time, one choice at a time. And that's the fourth tapping point right here, our spleen point. Metabolize it into the body. Yeah, I'm going to follow through. So if you want, I try all the time to follow through. I have intentions every day to follow through, and I don't. I'm going to go back to the awareness, go back to awareness and understand, be prepared that it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable. And when we get into that mindset, it's a little easier to follow through. Is it easy to do uncomfortable things? No, but we can do it. We can do uncomfortable things. And when we get that mindset, we can do it. So start small, go big. I don't know where you're at. Let's just cross our energy over. So have a wonderful week, my friends. Okay. Our intention this week is to shine light on what we're wanting to change and transform, or maybe procrastinating against. Be prepared to feel and experience some discomfort in that. and then follow through anyway. This is hugely empowering. Empower yourself. Thank you. Namaste. Have a wonderful week.